What's up, everybody? Hopefully it is once again your favorite time of the week. The goons are in full effect. EE Cosmos Light coming off a historic, monumental, trailblazing 4th of July. Because it was on a Monday. That doesn't happen. That never happens. Tuesday. Oh wait, no, it was on a Tuesday. Shit. Yeah. I completely scuffed that. Well, what's up? How was your 4th?
No, how was your 4th? Apparently getting kicked out of a cookout. What's going on with that one?
Listen, okay, as the tweet said, it's very simple. There's this nice lady who lives around the corner. Her name is Miss Carol. You know, every time I'm, walking to the gym or like doing a run, every time I'll stop and just have a little conversation every now and then. Last week, she's like, what are your 4th of July plans? I was like, oh, nothing really. I don't really have any family out here. She's like, why don't you come on over? You can, meet some of, my friends. You're very nice. I think you'd have a good time. I'm like, yeah, sure. I'll come over for a little while. And so yesterday I went over there. Now, as the tweet showed, I brought my own seasoning. It was just some Lawry seasoning salt and some Old Bay. It wasn't meant to be offensive or anything like that. I like a little bit more kick and a little bit more hit when I eat my food. And I wasn't sure if Miss Carol was going to be able to provide that. I'm not saying I was profiling her, but I was profiling her. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled it out to start putting it on some of the mashed potatoes. And, she's like, what are you doing? And I'm just like, oh, nothing. I'm just adding, this is like a little Maryland thing we do. She's like, you're not even going to give it a chance? I was like, no, Miss Carol, I'm here for a reason. She's like, I think you should just go. I was like, whoa. She's like, I don't know if you're making fun of me, but I'd like you to just leave. So I just left, and I was like, damn. And I feel really bad. So I'm going to buy like one of those I'm sorry cards and give it to her tomorrow, and hopefully she accepts my apology.
This is real.
Yeah, it's a real story.
Damn, that just sounds sad.
I feel bad.
Funny is maybe okay. In her defense, I think you should have at least tried it first.
Yeah, you definitely should at least try it first.
I mean, look, I looked down. It looked plain. I didn't see no pepper. I didn't see no paprika. I didn't see no signs of salt. I was just trying to take the initiative.
This mashed potatoes as white as you.
Bro,
I need to shoot it up.
A pinch of salt doesn't necessarily mean a pinch.
Bro, wait, hold up, man. It might have been worse if he tried it first, to be honest with you. Because imagine if he just tried it, he's like, damn, this shit sucks. And then he puts it on.
He puts more than he was actually going to in the very beginning.
Wait, what about your plate? What happened to your plate?
Well, I just put it down and left. I mean, what the hell was I supposed to do?
I would have took it with me.
I thought about it.
Why would you take that shit with you? It was probably trash anyway.
No, because if he took it with him and then he tried it, and then it was trash, he wouldn't have to like write a thank you card. He would have been like, I was right.
Fair point. But I don't know. It was just one of those situations where I didn't even feel uncomfortable. I just felt a little sad just taking that walk. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really the walk of shame. It was like the walk of fame, when I put it down on anyway. So it's just one of those situations like that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to tell me about your 4th. Let's not just talk about old EE. How the boys doing? What's up?
I ain't do nothing on 4th of July, so I ain't got no stories. All I did was go to the gym and just sleep because it was the day after I got back from Mexico.
When? Since when?
What do you mean?
You go to the gym?
Yes. I've always been going to the gym. I'm running like every time I'm home. I'm always going to the gym.
Did you know this, Phil?
No.
You never, bro. We talk about like us working out every time we start the podcast. You never say anything.
It's true.
Oh, I mean, I don't really feel the need to.
You don't feel the need to talk to your friends.
I don't need to like express that I'm trying to lose weight because I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm just going to the gym just to stay in shape.
He's toning up.
That's fair enough. Either way, that's good for you, man. I didn't really do anything on the 4th either. To tell you the truth, I want to do more on the 4th, but it rained here on Monday and Tuesday. So there were fireworks, but it's like, like when it's raining and you just don't really feel like doing anything. That was kind of me. My weekend was great. I had a great weekend just going out, having a good time, dancing, all that with friends. But 4th of July itself, I drove by some fireworks, got inconvenienced by traffic, the usual.
Inconvenienced by some traffic. I thought that.
One thing I saw that was like Twitter was having like a kind of a back and forth on over the last couple of days is like fireworks, right? Like, should we replace fireworks with drone shows? Fireworks, can trigger PTSD and, scare animals and all this other shit.
Of course this shit was on Twitter.
And I was just like, look, that's an American tradition, okay? Fireworks ain't going nowhere. A drone cannot replace a firework, okay? It just can't. Doesn't have the same magic. the same suspense. You know,
what if
it's American
Mysterio?
tradition to feel PTSD.
What if it's Mysterio, bro? Like, you know, like how Mysterio used all the drones to do all that
Spider-Man 2?
It's called Far From Home, actually.
People have something to tell you. Light's a dumbass. Like, what the Get out of here, you Jim.
Oh, man. Nah, but yeah, I love fireworks. I love them so much. I don't know about California or Ohio, but
there was definitely a fireworks show in Ohio. I actually went to it last year. It was pretty fire, and it worked.
What I was gonna say is, where I'm from, in the very ghetto area where I'm from, you hear fireworks for like the 2 weeks before July 4th and the 2 weeks after July 4th. So we get plenty of fireworks. I'm still gonna go see some fireworks here because you know they do some shows because it rained. They're gonna do more shows. And since I'm by the North Shore, they're gonna do it over the water. So I can't wait to see fireworks over the water. You can't replace fireworks. Fireworks are just a good time.
I mean, so the reason why I didn't give a fuck is because I was in Mexico for like the entire last month, and the place that I stayed in Puebla, they have like a bunch of churches and stuff, and like it's like what they do is like on the church's birthday or like something like that. For each church, they like have fireworks that night, and there's like 300 churches in that city. So there's a birthday for the church every single day. So there's fireworks every fucking day. So I got tired of fireworks. I didn't want to see shit anymore. So I just didn't go out.
Dude, you know where I heard that they have sick fireworks? Dubai. Which is a perfect segue to tell you guys to follow our friend Knight on Twitter. Because he's going to get us to Dubai. And I will not stop promoting it because I love Knight and I want to go back to Dubai. And I'm going to take
fireworks?
these two knuckleheads with me.
I'm being forced. He's forcing me to go out.
Yes,
He has a
it's
gun
true.
to my head.
It's true. Absolutely.
And I'm the one holding the trigger.
What the, are we? How does this work?
I don't think this is healthy for the podcast.
It's not. Let's move on.
He has a
block are you
firework
shooting on?
He has a firework to his head. Anyways,
Dude, did you see that dumbass fireworks war that the AMP guys did? Like Kai, Sanat, and his crew in like their mansion or their house or whatever. They had like this big ass fireworks battle. That shit was insane, bro. I was like, that's some real like Call of Duty Modern Warfare type Negro tactics.
Yep, he had the RPG. Did you see Speed just yelling at fireworks and then hiding under a carpet?
Yeah.
I thought that was funnier than everything else I saw this weekend. That shit was funny as hell. But yeah, obviously July 4th, a lot of festivities happening. But let's move into something that happened this weekend that I was supposed to be at. But
Lord.
had some surprising results. Battle of Z. Zomba was there, and I thought Zomba was going to win, but Zomba did not win Battle of Z. Did any of you guys see Battle of Z?
I saw a grand finals.
I saw some VODs.
Yeah, Tilde going to... I like talking about Tilde, because Tilde is somebody who doesn't go to a lot of events anymore. You know, he just stays home, works, streams, you know. Tilde got... I think he got like third or fourth.
He got fourth.
Yeah, he got third or fourth, losing to Ashok in winner's bracket. I had a lot of people messaging me saying this is your fault after he lost, because apparently it was my fault, because that was supposed to be my side of bracket. So I was supposed to beat Elijah Man. So I guess they were like, this is your fault until they lost. I'm like, I don't know how that correlates.
When you beat Tilde too?
Anyway.
I actually have a losing record versus Tilde.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Yes, I do. But I'm still confident versus him. But yeah, so my fault that Tilde lost. ApolloKage taking the tournament, which surprised me because I thought we were going to see a lot more consistency from Zomba, you know, in the future after Crown. Cosmos, how do you feel about Zomba not being consistent in this scenario?
Ivan, I know you're asking me because you already know what I think, but I already expected it. I literally already expected it. I called this like last week, 2 weeks ago. I was like, this motherfucker is like, he's a very good player. He has incredible fundamentals, and he's a very smart player. He's just not there in the game mentally because he's always on Twitter and he's always like, he always like, you already know whenever you see that smirk on his face, it's like a 50-50 chance whether he wins or loses. That's what I see. People are like, oh yeah, he got that smirk. He don't care like if he wins or loses. I'm like, yeah, he got that smirk. I don't know if he's really gonna win or lose now. So I wasn't expecting him to really win. I'm not surprised that ApolloKage won because I feel like he's actually a pretty consistent player. Because I feel like he usually does beat around the same people and usually kind of loses to around the same level of people. But I feel like he is one of the players that is focusing on learning and is one of the players that is actually consistently getting like gradually better, which is very nice to see. So I'm very glad that he won. I do think that Zomba has the potential to be more consistent in the future. I just think he has to tighten up his mentality mainly, and
what happened to your camera?
What happened to my camera?
Yeah, reset your camera.
Your camera is not consistent.
Your probation is going to get extended. Well.
Hello?
Just another day with Cosmo.
He got the mic pretty decent. Now the camera said it's my turn.
Okay, you're back. You're back. No, you're good. You're good.
There's always something, bro.
Yeah. So what you're saying is you think Zomba needs to grow up.
Essentially, yeah. He needs to grow up. He needs to get the fuck off Twitter, and he needs his balls to drop.
Whoa, okay. Can I just point out that this feels a little personal?
No, I can't.
Can I just point that out? It feels a little personal.
It's not personal. Because I actually like Zomba.
You know why I like talking about this shit? Because you notice how much more shit he talks when they're not Japanese. when they're American. When they're American players, their balls need to drop. Their balls need to drop when they're American, you know? Meanwhile, we got 15-year-olds running around Japan doing God's work, right? Their balls don't need to drop.
I mean,
keep it real.
Why are you so biased?
I don't know what to say to that. I love Japan.
Exactly.
I love Japan.
I'm not the hater. No, I'm a hater, but so are you.
Nah, but yeah, I mean, we are both haters. But I actually like Zomba, and I like the reason why I feel like I can shit talk him is because we kind of like troll all the time about how because we both like started getting a lot better at first around the same time, which was like around Smash World Tour, because that was when we first like popped off at first. And I was basically the one that stopped him from getting further in Smash World Tour and the one that stopped him from winning his first major at Glitch. So, and when I did that, I was like, I just feel like I'm older and more mature than him. So if I play him, I just feel like I'm just gonna have the mental edge over him.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's a long time ago. All right,
it was a long time ago. And I will say, Zomba has been a lot more consistent than me lately. Obviously, you know, I've been doing some experimenting and stuff, but when I saw him playing at
Golden, this is golden.
When I saw him playing at what tournament was it, Crown? I was like, damn, if he could play like this all the time, he would actually, because he was playing like a top 5 player at Crown. I was like, if he could play like this all the time, he would definitely be a top 5 player. I don't think that, like, I feel like he would be somebody that could consistently beat players like MKLeo, like make Light struggle, make even Sparg0 struggle. It's just that, like, he has the fundamentals. He just has to have the mentality down packed too, with this the other thing he has to work on.
The older you are and the more mature you are, the better you are at the game. Can we please get a clip of me getting jabbed to the other side of the stage 0 to death by a Steve that's 15 years old, by the way?
Damn.
And where is he from, Light?
I'm not even subbing Acola. This is all of them. This is literally all of them, bro.
He hates all of them.
I hate all the Steve names,
said
man.
Syrup was pressing A. Fuck.
Yeah, bro. I popped off in front of him. The only difference is his mom didn't say shit to me.
Oh,
no, but you know what's actually really funny and a pretty smooth transition too.
Talk to me.
If you got some beef going on with Zomba, you know where you could settle it? You could settle it at High Res coming up this weekend. Me and Cosmos will be at High Res in New York. It's a 3-day event, but singles is only 1 day. And I actually heard they're doing exhibition matches for money. Maybe you could get an exhibition match in over there versus Zomba.
No, you know what was funny? That they actually DM'd me asking me to do an exhibition match, and I was like, oh, like I'm not gonna be there because I'm going only for Sunday. I'm flying in Saturday night. They were like, yeah, we want you to do an exhibition match against Samsora. I'm like, well, that's tragic. I'm not gonna be there.
Dave.
And like, I feel like I wouldn't mind doing it, but
All right, I have
can't
a goal
do it
for
anyway.
you. I have a goal for you. When you're at that tournament, ask Sam Sora if he'd ever come on the podcast. We need to get some. If he's competing again, we at some tournaments we need to find out what's the motive, what's truly brought him back.
Do you say something, Light?
Can you not hear me?
I can hear you now.
What episode is this?
16.
Let's mark episode 16 as the episode that starts the fire that gets us canceled thanks to Phil.
Starts the fall of light out. Episode 16 starts the fire of light actually being out.
Listen, I'm just saying, sometimes you gotta get a little controversial.
Oh my god. No, but Hi-Res is going to be a pretty good event. Like we said, Samsora is there. I heard Louis Money is going as well. Me, Cosmos, Zomba's going.
That'll be good.
The Buzz is going.
The Buzz is going. Jackal should be there. And this is kind of transitioning to more what I want to talk about something I mentioned to Cosmos about regional meta the regional meta, like what's going on right now in the state of the game. I think regionals are going to, if you want to, be very like good for the community, because we all know it's less money for everybody. It's less money for everyone who goes. They're usually one-day events, and a lot of them have been having like pretty sizable pop bonuses lately. You know, I think something I've been considering doing is just going to a lot more regionals. I'd still go to majors, of course, but just go to a lot more regionals for practice, and it's honestly a pretty good bag. And a lot of top players aren't taking advantage of this. You know, it's good training, good money, and I feel like if I were to go, people aren't going to go at first, but the more they see me go, the more they're going to go.
Yeah.
You know?
And I mean,
damn, he said, look at my clout.
Obviously there's not many regionals that have a $5,000 pop bonus. Like they still have like a sizable amount of entrants, because most regionals I think now are doing like actually $15 entry fee. So like the pot's bigger. And then they also like, there's usually something like 1,000 or 1,500,000, 1,000 or 1,500.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. $1,500 pot bonus. So it definitely adds up, and it definitely makes top players more inclined to go, because I know that some people are like, well, there aren't like top players going to this tournament, so I can definitely like have an easier time of winning. Obviously, most players believe in their ability to be able to win big tournaments, but like being able to go to a tournament like that and believe that you don't have to stress as hard to go further in the bracket, or you're not really stressed until you're in like top 8. There's a lot of players that really do think like that. Like there's another tournament that's happening next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend, that I was invited to, that's going to have like ESAM and Mutace and a couple other like pretty good talent. And it's like a $1,500 pop bonus.
Ooh, so that's going to be awkward.
It is actually.
It's funny as fuck. No, but it's really good. Honestly, a lot of people aren't built for regionals anymore because people get so much space like in the 3-day events as well. So just all performing on one day could be like a lot, like Cosmo said. I'm looking forward to it. I also just think it's a good time to lab shit out, you know, get ready for majors. You know, I don't really, well, let me not lie. I do mind losing everywhere, but at a regional, you know, I feel like it's just more, I'll just go to the next one because they happen more frequently than majors do. So it's like, I'll just go to the next one. I'll just keep trying. And I'm still in this phase where I want to get motivated. So to go to more regionals, I feel like is going to help me get a lot more motivated. And
definitely.
If I lose, it's just going to make me more motivated, you know?
Also,
keep going.
This is slightly off topic, but on topic, but I still am pretty invested in learning Street Fighter and taking Street Fighter pretty seriously. So what I realized is that I'm probably, at least for now, not going to play Joker, and I'm going back to Pyramithra because I don't really believe in my ability to focus on learning a very high intensive character like Joker in Smash, while trying to learn a completely different game at the same time. So from now on, you definitely will be seeing Pyramithra more at most tournaments from me.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I was playing her again. I was like, wow, I'm fucking stupid for trying to not play this character.
Yeah. Oh,
honestly.
weird. Top 2 character in the
thinking that.
game. Wow.
I give you credit for, for at least realizing you was being a head ass for not just investing everything in a character that's clearly insane.
3 in the game.
I mean, look at what everybody else has been doing with Pirate Mythra. Like, obviously, Shuton does very well with Pirate Mythra, but he still struggles sometimes.
Because other players put it the game, you Jim.
Yeah, but like, there's still other characters that are easier to play in bracket. Leo literally said, "Fuck Pirate Mythra." He's playing Corrin now.
So play Corrin, bro. Go back to your roots.
Yeah, but that's Leo. He just does crazy things. Listen, here's the real reason Cosmos is back on Pirate Mythra, okay? He not gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, okay? 26 Rising just recently dropped ESAM. ESAM got top 8 as CEO, okay? When's the last time a nigga Cosmos got top 8? He doesn't know, I don't know. Nobody knows, right?
Top 8 what are you talking about?
So he don't want to run the risk that somebody gonna wake up like, hold up, bro. Hold up, nigga.
Someone finally said it. Get your shit together.
It hasn't been that long since I got top 8. Come on, give me some fucking credit. And I got top 8 twice in a row.
Wait, when was the last? Okay, genuine question. I'm not even trying to make fun of you.
I got top 8 in Japan. I got top 8 at my second tournament in Japan, before I lost round 1.
Nah. See, that's the thing about Japan tournaments. We can't argue against Japan tournaments because you guys make it sound like every weekly's a fucking major. Which event?
Yeah, it was I got top 8 at the first event that I went to. The one that Shuton won. It was called Coolon. Got top 8. I got top 8 there. I got 5th there. And then I got top 8 at Tamasuma in Hokkaido.
All right. That's part of your probation, by the way.
What are you talking about?
You don't get any more top 8s. You're off the podcast.
Man,
we have a stature to uphold. It's supposed to be 2 top players and a commentator.
We have tournaments that aren't even hiring EE anymore. Carl, give me some.
Whoa. Beep. Let's bag it up, okay? Let's bag it up. Big Phil can work any arena he wants. Let's not get it twisted, okay?
This is surely the last episode.
But we have entered an age where opportunities.
I'm really getting fired.
Opportunities have been squandered to the point where budgets aren't where they used to be, and sometimes the offer is not quite worth it. I can sit here and make more money at home doing the podcast and doing.
Sometimes the offer just isn't there.
Oh, okay, sure, all right, buddy.
Y'all gotta get like me. You know me, baby. Ninth place king.
GOML, SmashCon, Delfino Mazza, the big boy.
Don't worry.
I'll be there.
All those, I'm gonna be in top 8 while you're commentating too.
Let's make a bet. I want to make a bet right now on this podcast, okay?
All right, what's up?
So, GOML or Super Smash Con, right?
Yeah.
We have to make a bet. If you top 8 one of them, okay, what do you want?
What do I want?
What do you want? If you top 8 one of them, what do I have to give you?
Give me till next podcast to think about it. I don't know off the top of my head.
I was gonna say a big boy bet. Let's bet $500 on it.
$500?
If you get top 8 at one of those 2, I'll give you $500. I'll donate it to you live on whatever you're doing. If you don't, you donate it to me. Come on, I know how much you make. That ain't nothing.
You know how much she makes for now.
All right.
Come on, big man.
All right. You know, bet. Let's do it.
All right, bet. There you go, chat. We got some big stakes coming up. It'll be hype. I'm looking forward to it.
Fucking way. This is actually hilarious.
And Light just gets to sit back and just laugh.
I'm at top 8 anyway.
You're too scared to make that bet versus me. You know it. I'm driven. I am driven.
You play a broken character too?
I'm driven. Yeah, I mean, I admit it. I mean, Mythra's just better Fox. I mean, it's true. They're the same type of archetype. That's the word.
Archetype.
Yeah. They're the same type of archetype, and their problem is usually getting Edgeguard. They both have really broken neutrals. It's just that Mythra's better at it. Literally all it is.
Oh, somebody had made a good point. What if it's Light versus Cosmos to get in the top 8? Light will probably throw.
Throw in for 250.
I already know.
I'm gonna make top 8 and loses anyway.
No, you know what it is? It's like I'm gonna throw for 250 because I know. Let's say we're playing for 5th place. I'm like, it's only a $50 raise if I win anyway. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I had this conversation where I was talking about regionals. Someone was like, "What's the benefit between going to regionals and not?" And I was like, "Well, if you go to regionals, if you don't get first, you don't really make a lot of money." And I was like, "Wait a minute. If you go to majors and you don't get first, you don't really make a lot of money. There's no difference. There's no difference at all."
You know, it really just depends on the backing. Like, I know this weekend, it's not an ultimate tournament, but I think that Ludwig Melee big tournament is going on. And I'm sure that like pop bonus or pop in general is just gonna go stupid over there. So I mean, I'll probably check it out just because I think it's kind of LACS5 is what it is, right? So I'll probably check it out because I think it'll go kind of crazy. But
wasn't Ludwig supposed to do like $1 million tournament sometime this year or something? I swear that was supposed to happen.
$1 million tournament?
I swear I remember him talking about that in some YouTube video.
I don't know, brother. I missed that announcement.
I remember talking about that, and like they were supposed to call it like I forgot what they were supposed to call it. Something stupid. SawCon. They were supposed to call it SawCon.
I think. Hold on. I remember like HBox tweeting something out about like he was talking to some businessman who wanted to do $1 million pot for like Smash Brothers or something like that.
I wasn't talking about that. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Okay,
guys,
this is a while ago. I just remember it. Yeah.
I don't know what tweets you guys are talking about. I must have ran out of tweets because I can't see what you guys are talking about.
Well, I saw it. Speaking,
that's
a good seg. That's a good seg. Because we Light's getting better. I like it a lot.
I'm getting better.
We do need to actually talk about this. It was actually to the point where Light called me on Sunday and we debated if we were going to do like a special edition of Lights Out on Monday because how stupid and unbelievable this was. That Elon Musk, and I like a couple things Elon's done on Twitter, but like the website itself is almost like that submarine. It's imploding with just bad decision making, and I'm not sure it's going to stop anytime soon. Has this data limit on stuff like actually like going by the wayside, or is it still a thing? I haven't gotten capped one time, I'll say that, but I see people still getting capped, like 600 tweets, oh, you're capped out for the day. 1,000 tweets, you're capped out for the day. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. What's going on?
Good change. I think you're stupid for thinking that. Man, let me tell you, that man's changes to Twitter have been making me so upset. I just recently realized you can't translate tweets on Twitter anymore. Do you guys know? Yeah, I realized that.
Get Rosetta Stone, nigga. Stop complaining.
No, bro. My daddy
We're not sponsored by them yet.
My daddy didn't teach me Spanish. I just thought that I could use Twitter to get my advantage.
Is that like a mobile thing or a desktop thing? Because I'm pretty sure you can still translate on desktop.
I can't translate on mobile anymore. That's all I know.
Okay.
I also know that I didn't even get like pushed through a limit. Like I didn't go through all the tweets. I just got on Twitter one day once this first got announced, and like my Twitter was just shut down. Like I just couldn't use it. Damn. It fixed itself the next day. I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of wacky shit about Twitter lately. I don't know if he's fixed it or not. But yeah, I don't like any of the changes. I don't like this whole for you versus the other their other page that they have now. I don't know what it's called. Twitter sucks.
It's for you and following. But for you is just there to just brain rot you.
Literally to just brain rot. And I'm always too lazy to go to following. I'm always too lazy. So when I go on Twitter, I just immediately start scrolling. So I'm just there. The thing I hate the most, though, is not even Elon. It's the fact that every time he does something, people are like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm freaking tired of Elon. I'm going to get off this app now. And I'm like, no, you're not. Shut up. You're not getting off the app. Don't act like you have nothing better to do. No one else agrees with these people. They need to stay on Twitter.
I think Twitter is just like, it's like Reddit. It's just like, it's ingrained so deeply in people. That's why you kind of knew like a Reddit blackout was never actually going to be successful. And, that's why you're here. And gentlemen, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
What is the best way that you tend to access sites like Reddit and Twitter? What is the device that you tend to use it on?
Your mobile device, sir.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that would actually be the same for me.
Well, then you're going to love our sponsor for today's episode. I'm talking about our homies at Mint Mobile. You can use the exclamation point Mint Mobile in the chat or check the description in this YouTube video. Now, listen up, people, okay? to get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month, okay? You can get this plan shipped to your door for free. Mintmobile.com/lights out, baby. They are taking out those fat cats who give you all these wishy-washy plans, overpriced, overcommitted. No, baby, Mint Mobile, they do it the right way, and I love them for that. For instance, anyone here hate your phone bill? Well, Mint Mobile, they offer premier wireless for just $15 a month. Mint Mobile gives you the best rate whether you buy it for yourself or your family. With their family lines, baby, get them 2 lines. All plans come with unlimited talk and text and high-speed data, baby. Faster than Smash Wi-Fi, I'll tell you that much. No offense, Nintendo. Please keep hiring. Keep hiring me. And it's delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan or keep the same phone number, baby. Keep, without those existing contracts that just hold you back, baby. And Mint Mobile helping push us forward. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Make sure you check them out, baby, because if it wasn't real, it wouldn't be here. Mint Mobile.
Sir, they got you and they got us. We actually have sponsors now, and not bad ones. We have great ones. Go check out Mint Mobile.
That's right.
Keeping us minted.
Keeping us minted. I like that. Keeping us minted. I'm gonna ask if we can trademark that. Keeping us minted, baby. Like I said, exclamation point in the Twitch chat if you're watching live, or check out the description in YouTube. We do appreciate that. And we appreciate all of you for watching, man. We've had a great episode so far, no doubt about that. A lot of cool things to come and preview. One thing that I told you guys about before we even started this episode that I'm mad that I can't show the trailer for because it's so lit is an event that I've been working on with LG for GOML. I'm going to announce it later this week. Can't do it on the show. I'm sorry about that. But it looks pretty, like, if we're giving a little teaser, you guys can confirm it looks pretty lit.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
the fuck was that?
I heard teaser, and I looked over. I was like, "Wait, so is he playing the video?"
I was just like, are we supposed to talk about your event? I don't know if I can talk about your event. It's your event. What? This episode was going so well.
I was waiting for a video to play. I'm not gonna lie. I looked over. I was like, can't wait to watch one of Phil's new videos. No, but yeah, the event, obviously we know what it is, and they don't. It's gonna be really fun. Phil, you're gonna be commentating this event, right?
I will be commentating. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to sharing it with you guys. Make sure you're following us on Twitter, both at Lights Out and EEvisu, at CosmosZR at light_21 S21, all that good stuff to see it shown and shared. It's gonna be really lit.
Actually, since you were talking, sorry, I don't mean to change the subject slightly about your event, but since you're talking about GOML, I actually want to kind of talk about something for GOML, since that is basically the next big major that is coming up. The next major that I'm gonna end up getting top 8 at because I have to get $500 from EE. But anyway, is Acola going to GOML? Do you know, or is he not going to GOML?
I have no idea. Actually.
I think he would go, right? Because isn't that like the last rankings? And like there's that like real tough like head to head with him and Sparg0 right now, which we'll have to touch on
that's
next.
the one I wanted to talk about, because I remember you sending that tweet about like basically all the stats between Acola and Sparg0, and I was thinking, I feel like it's pretty obvious that Sparg0 should be number 1. And then I was looking at that stat sheet. I was like, honestly, there's so many different like differing stats where somebody is higher than the other. Someone's like does better against top 5. Someone does better against top 20. Somebody does better at like specific events here, and like they lose to specific people and beat specific people. It got to the point where I literally have no idea at this point who would be considered number 1 based off the stats and results that they have. Like the only reason why I feel like I would have to give it to Acola is just because all of the others seem pretty consistent. Like they both get first place a good amount of times. They both have like pretty consistent like low placements. They both have pretty consistent top 10 and top 20 wins. But Sparg0 basically just lost to 3 other players that Acola has not lost to, like losing to Void and losing to Jackal. So that's like the only reason. But the other thing that I feel like would give Sparg0 the head over Acola is the head-to-head, because I was looking at the chart and it says that Sparg0 is like 7-3 against top 5. And like, I'm pretty sure 4 or 5 of those are against Acola, which is why it's so high. So, and Acola's record is pretty low because of him losing to Sparg0 so many times. Yeah. So that head-to-head looks pretty strong.
Yeah, this comparison chart is actually really, really good. I mean, I look at, Acola's, results, and I see like 7th at Genesis 9 is his worst, which is still a top 8. And then you look at Sparg0, who got the, the glaring 13th at Ultimate Summit, as you mentioned, a couple lack, not.
I just don't know how
but
much that 13th matters because it's an invitational. Right. So it's not
there's the 9th at Crown as well, right? Now, granted, Acola wasn't in attendance at that, but it still, remains the same. I think it's like, I don't know how these people really want to, placings, wins, losses, heads to heads. I don't know like what's gonna like come out on top when it's all said and done. I do think both need to be in attendance. We recently saw that Sparg0 did graduate high school. Congratulations to you, Sparg0, on that, by the way. That's awesome, bro. Always putting your studies before Smash is something I will always endorse. But he said, after doing that, now I can focus and recommit full-time to Smash again. So plenty of time to get in shape and whip out and pull up for GOML. Acola, obviously somebody we just saw, win a tournament like the other week. This kid is just a beast. He's always just
he can't drop out of school because they don't get money from Japanese tournaments anyway.
There you go. Exactly. You know what I mean? He's kind of locked in. So I think like
keep him busy.
I think they need one more big tournament encounter, and I think it would be great to have it at GOML. You know what I mean? An international soil. Yeah. I think it'd be crazy.
And again,
I don't know if he's going to GOML, but I know he's going to SmashCon. But even if he doesn't go to GOML, I feel like if Sparg0 wins GOML, he'll still just end up being ahead of Acola.
Just remember, the state of the game is always changing, and for all we know, even if they're both there, they might not even play. There's always crazy competition there, and I don't know. It'd be very surprising, but I wouldn't. It'd be very surprising for viewers, but me personally, if they both go and they don't fight each other, I honestly would not be surprised. Leo will be there, Tweak will be there, I will be there. There is a lot of talent that will be there. I think it'd be more interesting if they didn't make it to each other, because it's kind of like it gives you like a Civil War vibe. Like how like Civil War was like very hyped for like Ally and Zero to fight each other, and then they both got jammed.
Yeah.
I mean, shit like that is so funny to me.
I think it would be very interesting for them not to play each other, because I feel like if they play each other, Sparg0 was just going to destroy him. Yeah, so
literally. I'm not really interested in it. I'm more interested in the tournament itself, and it'd be hilarious to me if they didn't fight each other.
I want to see you play Acola and then Sparg0 play Leo, because I feel like those are probably like one of the two chances for them to really lose.
Yeah, doesn't Acola have it out for me for something? Or like, even though he's like 3-1 on me, it's like
no. He has
little shit.
He has it out for you if you go to Japan.
Because why?
Because you usually were somebody who would defend America against Japan until Crown, where you lost a Shuton like an idiot.
To be fair, even like, obviously I'm not happy about that loss, but in all of Ultimate, literally the entirety of Ultimate, Shuton is the only Japanese player who has consistently like beaten that storyline. Like, I've beaten every other Japanese player. Shuton has always had an upper hand on me. I've only ever beaten Shuton once, and it was the last time we played before the quarantine.
Yeah, that was back when you hated Olimar too.
Yeah. Given I still think I should have beat him at Crown, there was a lot of nerves that was definitely holding me back there. But I mean, we live and we learn, right? I'm still the Japanese player minus Shuton. That's what I was back then. That's what I am now.
Well, you technically are. Do you have a losing record against Acola, or are you tied with him?
It's either even or I'm down 1. I think I'm down 1. I don't think it's 2-2. I think it's 3-1.
Well, you beat Ken's ass. That's all that matters.
Yes.
Yeah. I beat Yara.
You did beat him too.
Annihilate it. Listen.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. Okay. No matter what anybody says, I'm proud of you. Okay. I know you look at me. I know you look at me as like a father figure in your life. So every now and then, I just gotta let you know.
Why would I look at you as a father figure? That's funny.
Wait, what? I thought. Oh.
He's playing his age. He knows he's 36.
I'm 35,
LeBron.
you dickhead.
I'm 36.
The audacity.
Catch us at DreamCon, baby.
Yeah. Light's pulling up the DreamCon. I got him a pass, so he's going to go. It's going to be awesome. We're looking forward to that. And we'll let Cosmos conquer Smash Factor. All right. That's how we'll do that.
Okay. Wait. Can we add Smash Factor to the deal? Because that's a pretty stacked event.
Let me look at the attendees. All right.
Nah,
Come on, bro. There's Tweak, there's Sparg0, there's Leo, there's Gluto, there's Shuton, there's Kameme, there's the Buzz, there's Sonics, there's who else is there?
That's 8 people. That's
8 people.
enough.
That is 8 people.
All right. Well, that's Smash Factor.
All right, bet.
All right.
3 events.
3 events. You got 3 events. All right. The 500's on the line. We'll see who gets there. There is something I wanted to bring up too. It's actually like 2 more things I wanted to discuss. It was like it was. Do you guys know who Adam 22 is?
For some reason, I've heard that name.
I know that name.
Okay, Adam 22 is a guy who runs the No Jumper podcast, right? And apparently, he does adult, like he does this show called Plug Talk with his wife Leela the Plug or whatever. She's bad, bro. She's just
Lena the Plug or something.
Yeah,
like
Lena the
that?
Plug, bro. She's bad. You know what I'm saying? She's just a well-built, fine Latina. Okay, natural or not, I don't care. She's fine. That's all that matters. So fine, in fact, that he availed her services to another gentleman in the industry for the first time, and she got a one-way trip to the BBC Express. You know, now
I'm sorry, what?
Now a lot of people are giving Adam a lot of shit. Yeah, a lot of people are giving Adam a lot of shit, and he's really kind of like leaning into it. You know what I mean? I mean, they've gotten married, so you know they have a kid together. So it's kind of like it's a lot, I guess. It's a lot to deal with, maybe. But on the other hand, like they do like these, you know, intimate 3-ways all the time, apparently. So you know, the one time that she goes out and like does her thing. You know, a lot of people are just killing him for it. They're killing him for it. Saying he's a cuck. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't be my bitch. You know, stuff like that. Like, it's crazy. So I guess my question.
Throw that out there.
Yeah, you know? I guess my real question is,
me though.
how would you guys deal with that situation? Would you allow your significant other to step out on you in such a fashion and be able to continue the relationship afterwards?
No.
Wait. Is this a trick question for me?
I'm just asking. No.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in to Life's Podcast. You know, we had a great episode today.
I swear that's not what I meant, bro. I was just asking a general question because I saw the debate was so crazy on Twitter. I was like, I gotta ask the fellas how they would feel in this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Right. Let me ask from experience.
All right, allow? No.
Okay, fair. I mean,
Cosmos?
I said no already.
Oh, okay. I mean, it comes down to like if you're a cuck or you're just a good sport. You know, what do you see yourself as? You know,
what?
A good sport?
A good sport? What the fuck does that mean?
I'm just saying, man.
If that's what being a good sport is, nigga, I'm retiring. All right, I'm not playing no sports no more.
I'll be looking at people like, nigga, I'm evil.
I am Meister, nigga. I'm yelling at syrup every time I have the chance to. I ain't no good sport.
I'm sorry if you're like looking at that. You know, like some people be like, "Oh, you're just insecure." No, fuck that. If you're like just watching that happen, you're like, "Nope, nothing's wrong here." I'm like, bro.
Everyone's built and programmed different. Here's my thing, right? I would say the only thing that balances this out for him is the fact that he does have like almost unlimited access to like all those, you know, encounters, you know, featuring another lady with his main lady. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. you know what's crazy? I never understood that. Like those people who are like, you know, if they're, you know, it's not cheating if my girl messes with another woman. Yes, it is. Especially nowadays where like we're getting more, you know, like it's more normalized. And of course, let's be honest, it wasn't normalized, you know, people being gay, transgender, lesbian, you know, the more that's normalized.
Like it was still normalized for girls though back then too.
Yeah, you know, because it's gay. It's not gay if girls do it how it was back then. Some weird shit. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, but as the more that gets normalized, the more I can hear myself. What the fuck? Anyways, the more it gets normalized, the more it's like, bro, you or her doing something with another person will be cheating no matter what, unless like that is something in your relationship where you're like, oh, this is an open relationship. Otherwise, I'm like, that is That is weird to me. I'm honestly, open relationships are weird to me, but you know, that's a different topic.
Yeah, the whole point of an open relationship is they got something open, bro. I like a closed relationship, okay? I like to know what I'm getting into. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, baby, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's how you was moving before you met me, but we got to switch it up a little bit, all right?
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
open relationships just rub me the wrong way, bro. I'm just like, yeah, I love her. You know, she just understands me and everyone else. It's just so open, you know?
At the end of the day, do what makes you happy, but I just thought that was just an incredibly wild thing I was witnessing unfold on Twitter. And, you know, I'm glad I didn't get data capped reading some of those jokes because I was definitely on the ground crying a little bit.
For that trick question, Phil.
I got you, buddy, all the time. Look, before I let everybody get on up out of here, okay, I do need to point out something that's really, really big. As you guys know, we do exclusive episodes on Metafy. We just started season 2 last week. We're going to have another episode this Saturday. I'm actually reaching out to Tilde to try and get him as a special guest for this Saturday's exclusive Metafy episode that'll be dropping. So exclamation point Metafy in the chat, or check it in the description if you're listening to on YouTube or Spotify. And if you play Smash, maybe you're just like, damn, I'd really like to enter a tournament that's not necessarily Coinbox, that's just stacked to the gills. Well, you're in luck because Lights Out will be presenting a Smash Brothers tournament powered by Metafy for all of our Metafy membership members, okay? It's going to be a dope-ass pop bonus. It's not going to cost you anything to enter. All you got to do is be a member on Metafy, and we're going to host it right here on this stream with special guests. It's just going to be fucking dope. It's going to happen July 18th. Save the date. July 18th. And by the way, I'm making the no pros amendum so that some of you people who are on the come up have a chance to actually win some money for a change, okay? Just so you know. More details for that next week, but I wanted to give everybody a little preview, a little sneak preview of what we got cooking up, because we want to give back to the community for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, our community has been awesome. You've been supportive. So like I said, you know, check out our bonus episodes and other content that we have. You know, Cosmos has Undercovering Coaching. Light has his Deconstructed for Fox. There's a lot of good shit on Metafy, and we want you to go ahead and take part in it. So, yeah, that's the episode. Pretty good, boys.
It's a really good episode.
Pretty
We're
solid,
gonna
Wait, what?
We're doing real rock, paper, scissors this time.
Okay, finally. I was hoping we could bring it back.
We're gonna go forever.
Ready for this moment. Oh, I wish I could have this moment for life. Here we go. You ready? 3, or hold on. Rock.
Wait. On shoot? On shoot?
Yeah, on shoot.
Okay.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Dang.
Oh, Cosmos.
I said damn.
Wow.
The first
Hey,
time.
new mic, new you.
That's what I was going to say. Ooh.
Y'all suck.
Close
I'm
most.
better than both of y'all. All right, guys, this has been a fantastic episode. I had my microphone back, so you already know it was going to be a banger at that. This was episode 16 for Lights Out, featuring, you know, your own Cosmos EE Light. We'll definitely be back with another episode next week with another banger. We might have a guest. You actually don't know yet. We might have a guest next week. But you didn't know. Powered by Metafy. Appreciate you guys for supporting the pod as well. And we'll see y'all in the next one.
Peace.
So much to Mint Mobile for sponsoring our video.
Yes, Mint Mobile, we love you. Thank you so much.
Yes,
More to
sir.
come.